Hello everyone. So I wanted to come on really quick and deliver this message that I got just now. I did a reading earlier checking in on the divine masculine, and it was talking about how they've been deceiving themselves about their own happiness in their current situation, whether that's, whatever that karmic situation is for them. I feel like for a lot of us it's a relationship. And interestingly enough, so I put out that video earlier today, and then I was sitting at my desk making some earrings, and my desk faces my patio, and I live in an apartment, and I basically share a patio with my neighbor, who I rarely ever see. Like, she totally keeps to herself, but for some odd reason this evening, she's out on the patio having an emotional conversation, clearly an emotional conversation with her boyfriend, and it is obvious that he's trying to break up with her. And the energy that was coming from the conversation, because I started to kind of tune in, because like I said, it's not like her to like air her grievances for the neighbors to hear. So I felt like there was a message in it for me and for whoever might come across this video. But basically, this man is trying to break up with her, and he's calm, he's collected, he's not really emotional. He seems very clear in his decision, and it was obvious that he has become aware that they have an incompatibility and he's not happy in the relationship. And she was not accepting it. She kept saying, no, you're not doing this. And then she was using some manipulative energy in, saying, well, what about all the memories that we've shared? And so you're not my friend anymore. And, like just kind of pulling on his heartstrings a little bit, actually quite a lot. And it was just really interesting to kind of be a witness to, because I feel like that's what the divine masculine is going through right now, especially those who are in a relationship or any sort of like karmic situation, because it's like I firmly feel like they've made a decision that where they're at is not making them happy, and any sort of conversation that they're having with the people that they need to have it with to kind of end that situation, the people on their side are not allowing it. They're doing everything they can to pull them back in and to keep them where they are. And there's a huge lesson right now for the masculines to stand their ground and stick up for themselves, do what makes them happy. I feel like a lot of them have this people pleaser energy within them, and so this is like a huge step in the right direction for them to stand their ground with this. And like I said, listening to this couple next door, she was saying, it was like, this is one thing that really stuck out. She was like, you were fine this morning, what's going, like, you're fine, everything's fine. Like, she was totally just like not even hearing him, not even listening to the fact that he's saying he's not happy and he needs to be on his own. And she's not even hearing it because of her own issues about it, which, I had so much compassion for her, because clearly she's hurting, right? But also at the same time, I'm rooting for him, like, stand your ground, because I could feel from his energy that this was something he has thought about for a while. And anyway, when she was saying, you were fine this morning, what's going on? And he was like, I wasn't fine this morning. He's like, when I woke up this morning, I wanted to die. I did not want to get out of bed. And he kept saying that. He's like, I wanted to die. And, he even mentioned like his friends and family have noticed. And she was just completely oblivious to her partner's problems. And I could feel this like frustration coming from him, as in like, this is why we're not compatible. You can't even hear me. You don't even see me. You don't even know who I am. And it was just really interesting. And anyways, and they didn't even end up breaking up. He was like, just, he kind of like, because she just kept saying, no, you're not doing this. You're not breaking up with me. We're not doing this. Like, we've been together for so long. We have all these memories, and, we have all these little things that we do. And I mean, my heart broke for both of them, because, clearly she's hurting and he's just trying to be happy. And anyways, he ended up saying, just give me a week, and we'll talk about it again. Like, that was just the only way she was going to let him like exit the building, kind of. And so, I felt like it was very clearly meant for something for me to be a part of and be a witness to, because this is the divine masculine situation right now. Like, they are trudging through the mud. They are making decisions for themselves to be happy, and the people on their side don't aren't accepting the change. They aren't accepting the new person that they are. They're not accepting of the new life that the divine masculine is wanting to move into, whether it's family, whether it's a karmic relationship, and they're trudging through the mud, and it is a process. And this is a message I got from the divine masculine to his feminine earlier today in a personal reading of hold tight, I'm coming. It's a, like basically just saying it's a process. This isn't just I've made a decision and it's all over, like if you've ever broken up with somebody, it's never just, yeah, I've made the decision, break up, and then you're just over. Like there is things to sift through, if there's kids involved, or just like with this couple next door, just some memories and like just feelings of two people who are separating their lives now. And it's not easy. And especially if the person on the other side is being very like holding on to it with everything they can. And so it was just a message of, be aware that your divine masculine is making the decisions, but it's not easy, and it's not meant to be easy, because this is a lesson for them to really stand their ground. And the strength that they're going to have coming out of this, they're going to be very, very powerful and very, very clear on where they're headed and what they want and who they want next to them. So it's really a good thing. It's really a good thing, even though they are going through it right now. And so I was just getting the message to send your divine masculine compassion and understanding and love at this time, because they really are going through a hard time. Like everyone around them that's in their old life is trying to hold on to them and keep them the same. And so there's this intense tug of war that they're experiencing, of the desire to move forward and this pull to stay the same by everyone around them. So anyways, I wanted to share that with everybody, or whoever comes across this video, even if it's just one person. I hope it helps to give you some insight into what they're really going through, what's really happening with your divine masculine. And, be grateful for the silence, because a lot's happening for them right now in the silence. And just be there energetically for your divine masculine and love them so much, because they're having a hard time. So yeah, that's my message for the that I wanted to share, and I will see you all soon.